Hello everyone. Chapter 3 Geography, Mineral and Power Resource. Today we discuss about power resources. Energy or power is required to run all kinds of machine. So the capacity to do the work is known as power energy. Power resources. In the agriculture and industry sector, wide range of the machine are used that work with powers. The overall development of a country depends upon the power resources that the country depends upon that power resources that the country possesses. These resources are also used as a raw material in the many industry. The main power resource are coal, petroleum, natural gas, firewood. Apart from these, there are the other power resources such as nuclear energy, solar energy, wind energy, and tidal energy. The power resources are divided into two types, conventional resources and non-conventional. So the power and energy play a vital role in our life. We also need a power for industry, running industry, agriculture, transport, communication, and defense. In communication, we use different kind of the communication depend on power energy. It runs through energy. A defense in defense different kind of weapons, machines, tools, or transportation use which only run through power resources. So let's talk about what is conventional sources, because the power resources can be broadly divided into two categories, conventional and non-conventional resources. So first let's talk about conventional resources. Conventional means the resources which we use for a long time, common use for a long time. कन्वेंशन का मतलब ही होता है जो पहले से ही आता है, चलता आ रहा है, कन्वेंशनल ट्रेडिशन जो पहले से चलते आ रहे हैं. So the conventional source of energy are those which have been common use for a long time, like firewood, coal. Firewood and fossil fuel are the two main conventional energy sources. As you can see in the picture, firewood, the wood is used for generate energy. These traditional sources have been used for a long time. Some of these are non-renewable as they take a long time to be formed. Fossil fuel, for example, are energy resources formed within the earth from the remain of plant and animal of millions of years ago, like coal, petroleum, natural gas are the example of fossil fuel. These also cause pollution. The next is conventional is hydropower, water power, or also belong to the conventional resources category because it has been to use for ages through it is non-polluting. Now, the next one is coal. Coal is a sedimentary rock which is formed from the remain of decayed plants and trees. Based on this, carbon content coal is divided into four types: anthracite, bituminous, lignite, and peat. Coal is used for generating thermal power. A country like USA, Russia, Germany, France are rich in coal. So, what is fossil fuel? Fossil fuels like coal. This is the most abundantly found fossil fuel. It is used as a domestic fuel, in industries, in dhabas, in factories, such as iron steel industry, steam engine, or to generate electricity. Electricity from coal is called thermal power. Okay, electricity from coal is called thermal power. So there, the station where the electricity generated from the coal, that is a thermal power station. The coal which we are using today was formed million of years ago when the giant ferns and the swamps got buried under the layer of earth, and the coal is therefore referred to as a buried sunshine. Why the coal is called? Because the coal which we are used today, it formed million years ago when the giant ferns and the swamps got buried under the layer of the earth. That is why the coal is known as buried sunshine. The leading coal producer of the world, China, USA, Germany, Russia, South Africa, France. And coal producing area in India, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Dhanbad, Bokaro, Raniganj. Okay, now come to the next. Yes, the next, petroleum. Look at here. As you know, our vehicle run, transportation total depend on petroleum. Now still we use CNG gases, and the electrical, the transportation and the vehicle, those run through electricity. But still the most of the vehicle run through the diesel on and petrol. Okay. So let's talk about petrol. The petrol that keeps your car running, as well as the oil that keep your cycle from the speaking, and both begin as a thick black liquid called petroleum. It is a found between the layer of the rocks and is drilled from oil field located the offshore and the coastal area. Oil is black, greenish or brown color liquid found in porous sedimentary rock in the earth. It is primarily used as a fuel or as a lubricant. The major producer of petroleum is Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, USA, Russia, and Venezuela. Okay. Now, petroleum is also known as black gold. Why? Because they are very valuable. The chief petroleum producing country, as I told you, the Iran, Iraq, USA, Russia, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, and the major leading producing area in India are Digboi in Assam, Bombay High in Mumbai, and Delta in Krishna and Godavari River. Now come to the next one is natural gas. Yes, natural gas is found with petroleum and deposited release when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. Russia, Norway, UK, Netherlands are the major producer of natural gas. As I told you, the natural gas occur with along with petroleum. The main source of natural gas is a relatively shallow stretch in the North Sea from the Lincoln Stream to the Netherlands. Gas is transported over a great distances by pipelines. It is by-product are used in agriculture and industrial sector. So these are our conventional sources which we have been used for a long time. Okay. Now come to the next is what is our CNG? The compressed natural gas is popular, eco-friendly automobiles fuel as it is less pollution and it okay, less pollution than petroleum and diesel. So that is why the most of the vehicles run on CNG. And if we talk about the costing, CNG is less comparatively petroleum diesel. So that is why most of the vehicle run on CNG. Yes, hydropower, the rainwater or river water stored in dams. In dams, is made to fall from the height. That is why the dam made, because the water falls from the height. The falling water flows through pipes inside the dam and over the turbine blades placed at the bottom of the dam. The moving blades then turn the generator to produce electricity. As you can see in this picture, this diagram, this is called hydroelectricity. The water discharge after the generation of electricity is used for irrigation. 1/4 of the world electricity is produced by hydropower. The leading producer of hydropower in the world are Paraguay, Norway, Brazil, and China. Some important hydropower stations in India like Bhakarnangal, Gandhi Sagar, Nagar Arjuna, and Damodar Valley project. Bhakarnangal Dam, Damodar Valley Dam, everyone. Tugabandra Dam, Gandhi Sagar, Rana Pratap Saking, Hirakund Dam, and Nagarjun Sagar Dam. Everyone please mark on your map. Yes, non-conventional resources, increasing a use of fossil fuel is leading out to its storage, and it is estimate the present rate of consumption continue, the reserve of these fossil fuel will get exhausted. So there is a need to be think about to find out the using or find out and using the non-conventional sources like solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy. These are renewable resources, and these not create any kind of environmental pollution. So let's talk about solar energy. Sun's heat and light energy can be felt by us every day. Solar energy trapped from the sun can be used in solar cells to produce electricity. Many of these cells are joined into the solar panel. As you can see in your the terrace of your school building, the solar panel is there. It helps to generate electricity. Yes. Now the come to the next one is